Hey, what's up, beautiful people? This is Stadium TV, and I'm me, your boy Rashid, in the building. So today we're gonna be talking about Sir Olu Okeowo, the silent, billionaire, mega billionaire who chose construction over medical practice, and how he came into his billions, and of course his luxury lifestyle, which is filled with several luxurious cars and rides, and his super mansion in the heartbeat of Lagos in downtown Ikoyi. If you've not clicked on the red subscribe button, click on the red subscribe button right now. That's the Stadium TV, hit the bell notification, and of course let's get right into the gist. Payao. Sir Clement Oluwatomininu Okeowo is an industrious Nigerian and one of the country's silent billionaires. Unfortunately, nothing much is known about him beside his famous fleet of cars and a few philanthropic initiatives that he has championed. Olu Okeowo, as is more commonly known, is the founder of Gibraltar Construction Nigeria Limited, and indeed, there's more to him than meets the eyes. Olu Okeowo is one that you can say was born into our affluence. His father, Taiwo Victor Okeowo, was a multi-millionaire businessman and a choir master at the Methodist Church of Nigeria. Olu recalls that his parents were quite strict, and he had to spend significant time indoors after school, always making sure he studies, always making sure he's the best and top in his class. My father was very conservative, and he wanted all of us to be modeled along the same conservative lines. He was a choir master, and my mom is equally a simple person as well. She was a full-time housewife. I had to go to church on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for choir practice. The result of this was that the young Olu did not have any room for childish and teenage adventures until they moved away from home to school in Australia and the Caribbean. He studied medical technology briefly in Australia before proceeding to the Caribbean, where he studied medicine. He returned to Nigeria in the late 80s and started his out jobs at the famous St. Nicholas Hospital in Lagos. Now, this is the part where he left medicine for business. Very interesting. For those of you that are feeling an inkling of maybe you're not in the right place, this will definitely inspire you. Now, listen to this. Much as it was a prestigious thing to be a medical doctor, Okeowo knew that one needed to keep body and soul together to have a successful medical practice. The sudden collapse of the value of the naira against the dollar in the mid-80s had dire consequences on business, as many who had purchased their goods, collected loans, and ordered machinery at the rate of 1 naira to $1 could no longer afford to pay for them at the rate of 8 naira to $1. The naira had experienced several devaluations since then, and this one really affected the Okeowos. Okeowo recalls that his father's business was badly hit by this change, and one time when he asked his father to give him money to fix a car that broke down on the way, his father told him to start assuming responsibility. Mr. Man, it is high time you start paying for your own things. Start learning to pay your own bills. Necessity is the mother of invention. I knew I would not want to be a burden on anyone, so I had to divert into business. I started out by making burglary proofs and iron wrought furniture. I did a lot of fabrication, vertical tanks and horizontal tanks. Did a lot of lighting and offshore components around Nigeria. I also did the lighting for the third mainland bridge in Nigeria. So the third mainland bridge that you ride on, that you drive on if you're Lagosian or you visit Lagos, this is the man that was responsible for the lighting of that bridge. That must have been big money. His first contract came through an agent who ordered burglary proofs amounting to 20,000 naira. Okeowo soon realized that the civil engineering field was inundated with opportunities, particularly within the government, but along with that came the uncomfortable bureaucracy involved in lobbying for contracts and getting paid, usually 45 days or more after execution. At the turn of the decade, he made the full switch into constructions and civil engineering and started building houses. Gibraltar Construction Nigeria Limited was birthed as a real estate and infrastructural development company. So this was how the doctor became an engineer and a contractor. Very interesting story. By 1994, his company had become known as a construction giant with several projects across the country and a team of renowned designers and engineers tasked with executing each project to perfection. Since its inception, the company has completed over 1,200 extraordinary projects across 12 states in Nigeria. The company is involved in construction business, storage tank fabrication and construction, real estate sales and leasing, and building renovation. Some say that the company specializes in elitist projects that are only affordable to the rich. Among the projects executed by Gibraltar Construction is the luxurious Parkview Estate in Ikoyi, where we are going. Yes, we are coming, Ikoyi, we are coming. The same Parkview Estate in Ikoyi houses the Palacio de Okeowo mansion where Okeowo resides. The white mansion is built in a 3-floor Victorian style, modeled after a French palace. Little wonder it is called the French Mansion. The construction took 11 months, sprawls across 5 acres of land, and cost around $12 million to complete. That is money. This guy's rich, man. $12 million several years back. When you're talking money, we're talking money. Gibraltar Construction has also developed over 10 other mega commercial projects in various choice locations and continues to assert itself as the leading real estate player in the country. When his first son, Olu Okeowo, returned to Nigeria after obtaining a Bachelor of Engineering in Civil, Environmental and Geomatic Engineering with a minor in Finance and a master's degree in International Real Estate and Planning from University College London, Sir Okeowo stepped down as a CEO of the company he related today and now remains the chairman while the son took the driver's seat. Proud father, proud of his son. That is how it should be. Sir Okeowo has also displayed several acts of philanthropy, including the Sir Olu Okeowo Physiotherapy Center, which he donated to the College of Medicine, Lagos University Teaching Hospital, LUTH. The center is said to be the biggest physiotherapy center in West Africa. His love for luxury cars, Baba, he love luxury cars, gone. His love for luxury cars is well known, with his fleet said to be worth about 2 billion naira. 2 billion naira in cars. Daddy, will you adopt me, sir? Ejo, sir. He's known for throwing lavish parties as well, making some folks nickname him the king of luxury. According to the Billionaire, luxury is whatever gives him peace of mind. Okeowo makes a great effort to keep his private life shielded from the press, although news about him often filters into the public domain. Some have estimated his net worth to be about $250 million, but this cannot be confirmed. He's well traveled and speaks Spanish, Latin, and Portuguese. His travels, he says, have influenced his personal taste, although he tries to keep his designs in Nigeria practical and cost-effective with British finishings to enhance durability. Sir Clement Olu Okeowo is also a knight of John Wesley. Yes, you've heard it about Sir Olu Okeowo. I'm sure some of you ladies watching are looking up to finding out where his sons are. Maybe the in-law things can happen and all that. And for you guys, maybe you just want to connect with the daughters. What a wonderful family to step into. Daddy, you being this of my own kids, just adopt me as your adopted son. I have my building also from University of Lagos, so I fit into the construction company perfectly. I begin a few, my people. Please drop your comment. Let's talk about this. This is just amazing. Very quiet guy. Doesn't make noise. You don't hear any scandal about him anyway. Just doing his thing and his family, building their world, living a legacy, impacting people positively, which is what life should be about. This is Stadium TV. Hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a comment, like, watch the Let Us Talk playlist, check out the Did You Know playlist, check out the Celebrity Gist playlist, of course, and of course click on the red subscribe button, hit the bell notification. My name is Rashid. I enjoyed bringing this to you and I hope you enjoy watching it. Share with your friends if you do. Like, drop a comment. I love you. I'm out now. Pa yow.